Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I've been losing track of days because working 2 jobs and working 7 days a week will do that to you. But hello, everybody. Hello. Yes, I look different. I let my hair down last night. I'm naturally stripping all the hair dyes off my hair, and I have many different colors in my hair, so I will have to repeat the process. It's still kind of wet, so it looks heavy and way down at the moment. So basically what I do oh gosh, I'm tired, but today I don't work my second job, so I'm going to bed early. Oh, my face is puffy and doesn't feel good. It's puffy and it doesn't feel good. And I can feel my blood pressure's up. I don't like it. Anyway, enough of that. If you want to strip your hair of natural hair color, take equal parts white vinegar and equal parts warm water. And it will strip it of any products in your hair and dye. But if you want to strip it of like natural, like all the products in your hair, but you have a hair dye and you don't want to strip it of the dyes, don't use vinegar, use vitamin C. Vitamin C will work. So you can see my natural hair color is showing up here, but not here. Like that's still the dye, so I gotta do it over again. But by the end of the day, it's gonna be poof. I did put some product, not gel today. I just wanted to let my hair breathe today after I did a deep conditioning after I did that. Because I'm not gonna lie, it did sting a little bit. Not much. But I just want to let my hair breathe because with my thyroid disorder, my hair goes through phases where it falls out a lot. And it's, you know what, let my hair breathe. No dyes or anything. Let me let my hair breathe. Anyway, this video is about, I saw Dustin Troy's video this morning as I was getting ready, in reference to that young lady who cut her beautiful daughter's braids off because I guess there was something that she told her and she didn't listen. And one thing I caught, and he mentioned her one, I think a Twitter or Instagram handle. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about this story, so there's no need for me to mention that. That first she said that she was been telling her for a year and then 3 months. So which one is it? You've been telling her for 3 months or a year? But she's not the only one that's guilty of embarrassing their child, whether it's cutting their hair off, excuse me, oh my goodness, lack of sleep, and you know, brain damage will do that to you. Cutting your hair off, your daughter's hair off, or beating them online or degrading them online. Why do some parents feel the need to embarrass their child online? Okay, some teenagers, some kids are gonna show their butts off. Okay, I get it. When we were kids, some of us did some off-the-chain things too. But the one thing that kids nowadays have that we didn't, it's called social media. Kids have social media nowadays. We didn't. And we had social media back in the day. We probably be recording that stupid dumb stuff too. But I mean, I wouldn't. There's a lot of stuff. Well, no, I mean, my mom, she would have beat the hell out of me. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Excuse me. But why do parents feel the need to embarrass their child online when their child that's online is already doing stupid stuff themselves? Why can't you address said behaviors behind, as the adult that you are, the parent, address the stuff behind the doors, behind the scenes? You're supposed to be the adults. Why are you embarrassing your child? What point point are you trying to prove? What? But then you get upset when people say you're abusing your child as child abuse or whatever mean comment people say. You're telling them mind your business. Well, you're putting your business online. So how can you tell people to mind their business when you're telling them, when you're putting your business online? That's what I don't understand about people that put their business online. You tell them to mind your business, don't put your 2 cents on my business, but you're putting your business online. Then don't record it and put it on the internet. You see, and you know, one thing Dustin said, oh, mothers are being judged of the daughters. I agree with that. But there are fathers who are doing the same thing. There are fathers who are doing the same thing to their sons. It is not just mothers. As parents, like I have 2 kids. I have a son and I have a daughter. I would never do that to either of my children. And they both have their own accounts. And they think they're hiding them from me. But I know that they have them out there. But if they're acting foolish, I'm going to pull them aside and have a conversation with them. I'm going to have a conversation with them. And be like, look, be better. And for that young lady who cut off her beautiful daughter's braids, what? Why? Why do you have to cut your daughter's hair and then post it on TikTok? Why? It makes you look jealous. Like, why go to that extreme? I don't agree with anybody who disciplines their child in any shape, way, or form that posts it on the internet. I don't. I do not. Because those are the same people that either have insecurities of themselves that are, one, that they are pawning them off on their child when you want your child to be better than you. That is your child. You want them to be better than you. I want my kids to be better than me. Yeah, they're gonna make some stupid decisions. That's part of life. But you want them to be better than you. And sometimes whatever you instill in them, it's not gonna stick. And sometimes you gotta let life teach them those lessons. Unfortunately. No matter how hard you teach them those lessons, unfortunately, you gotta let life teach them those lessons. And then it's gonna be like, oh, you know what? Mom and dad, or mom or dad taught me A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now I understand why they told me this. But for parents to post, oh, well, my child did this, or I did this because I want to teach them better. No. There's no need for you to post that on the internet. And that young lady's like, oh, well, you see the bond we have? That little girl was just going along because she was just like, okay, yeah. She, to me, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, she looked like a scared puppy. Like a scared kitty cat that's been, like, okay, it's going along with it just to keep her mom happy. I'm going along with whatever she says just to keep her happy. I will never, ever, ever take my daughter and cut her beautiful hair online just to teach her a lesson. Ever. And my daughter's hair is like mine, but fuller and thicker and longer. I would never, ever, ever do that. Ever. And that baby girl looks like her hair was in braids, but you can see that she has a beautiful hair texture. I would never do that. I seen a young man who had his hair cut like that, or what, little girls getting their butt beaten and you post it. You don't have to post that online. There's a rule on abuse, because I asked social worker, he's like, you can still beat your child long as it's not abuse. You can still spank your child. There's no law against spanking your child. There's just a law on abusing your child. You can still spank your child, just don't, just don't beat them to the point where you're abusing them. But just to post them on the internet, I don't understand. Now, I'm not going to talk about, like, Dustin went into the light-skinned I hate when I say that. It sounds so ignorant. Light-skinned child versus darker-skinned child, because that's not my place to talk about that. Because I'm Dominican, and when I posted one video about the Dominican Republic issues, that was like a whole ordeal thing. But I am a lighter skinned Dominican, and I, there are darker skinned Dominicans, and I can't speak on the plight of darker skinned Dominicans because I haven't experienced it. So I cannot speak on the plight and the injustices of someone who's darker skinned when I have not been through them. So I'm not going to speak on things that I haven't been through myself. But I am gonna speak on a parent and how you just shouldn't do that to your kid. Like, you just shouldn't. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't treat your kid that way at all and embarrass them, because you know what? As your kid ages out and becomes older, you want to have a relationship with your child. But at this point, that kid eventually ain't gonna want to mess with you. That kid ain't gonna want to mess with you at all. Well, that's all for this video, y'all. Tell me what you think in the comments. Leave your opinions. Please be be respectful, and be respectful. You can agree to disagree. Stay beautiful. Stay safe. Bye.